Good morning, friends. I hope everyone is doing well. I request everyone to watch my videos in a sequence for better understanding. In the earlier videos, we have discussed what is a direct mapping, what are the drawbacks of direct mapping, and we have discussed a few examples for understanding the direct mapping in a better way. In this video, we will discuss how the hardware implementation of a direct mapping will be done. Okay, now we will discuss. As we already said, the direct mapping, the physical address is divided into three parts. One is the block offset, depends on the block number, and we have a line number, depends on the number of lines in the cache memory, and the tag will depend on the remaining bits or the main memory size and cache memory size. Is it clear? So now let's take an example. We have some block offset, 8 blocks are there. Block offset is 8 bits are there. Let's take an example. And line number is having 2 bits and tag is having 1 bit. So let's take the totally you have 11 bits physical address is there. Okay, 11 bits physical address is there, whereas block offset meaning is that the block size is 256 bytes, so you have 8 bits for block offset. In cache memory you have 4 lines, so the line number bits is 2 bits are allocated and remaining 1 bit is allocated for the tag. Now remember one thing, how can we identify whether it is a cache hit or cache miss? How we will do? First we will search the line number and we will go to the particular line, and then we will compare with the tag bit here and the tag bit there. If it is matching, then we will say that it is a cache hit, otherwise it is a miss. That is the working process. Now we will discuss with the hardware circuit. Now if you have 2 lines, let's take the example, 2 lines are there. 2 lines will be given to the multiplexer, okay, as an input, so that it will generate the 4 outputs. Or you will, using the 2 lines, you are giving the generating the 4 outputs. So it will go to here, it will go. Now which one will be enabled? Based on this one. If it is 0, 1, then the line number 1 will be enabled. If it is 1, 1, line number 3 will be enabled. So based on which line will be enabled, based on the bits there in the line number. So you know that only one line will be enabled. Suppose let's take that line number is 1, 1. Then line number 3 will be enabled. Am I right? Now, if the line number 3 is enabled, we need to compare with the tag bit, whatever the tag bit is here and whatever the tag bit is there. So, if they are matching, then the particular tag bit will be given to the comparator and this tag bit will be given to the comparator. If both are matching, we will say that it is a hit, otherwise it is a miss. Are you able to understand? Now, this is for generalization. Now, let's take an example that you have k number of tag bits are there. If you have k number of tag bits are there, then how many multiplexers are required? And if you have m number of cache lines are there, means number of bits in the cache lines is m bits are there. So let's take that just for general example, let me discuss with the number of. Okay, you have m bits are there for the line and k bits are there for the tag. Okay, and block size can be anything. Now if you have line bits as m, then the number of lines in the cache memory is equal to 2 power m. Will you agree it or not? Yes. So these line bits, m bits, will be given to the multiplexer. Okay, then it is 2 power m into 1 multiplexer. Am I right? It will be gone to all the 2 power m lines. Okay. Then it will give 1 tag bit as an output. 1 multiplexer will give me 1 tag bit. You have a comparator. Okay. Are you able to understand? 1 tag bit. But you need to have k tag bits because the number of tag bits are k. So then how many multiplexers are required? You need to have k number of multiplexers are required. Remember one thing, the size of the multiplexer will be depend on the number of bits are there in the line number. How many such multiplexers are required is depend on the number of bits in the tag. If you have k tag bits, then you need k number of multiplexers. K multiplexers are required. Each multiplexer will give you one tag bit. Are you able to understand? Each multiplexer will be gone to all the tag bits and it will give one tag bit. Are you able to understand? Then you will give all the tag bits to this one and you will compare. If the comparison is correct, if it is giving me the output as 1, then I will say that it is a cache hit. Otherwise, I will say that it is a cache miss. Remember one point. Usually they will ask how many multiplexers are required. The number of multiplexers are required is equal to the number of tag bits. Are you able to understand? And then next question they will ask, what is the size of a multiplexer? The size of the multiplexer will be depend on the number of lines. Now remember one thing. Whether all these multiplexers will work in parallelly or in a serial. They all will work in parallelly. So one multiplexer delay you can consider. If they are asking you to calculate or compute the hit latency, how you will calculate? The time taken for the multiplexer and the time taken for the comparison. If you add them, then you will get. Now the time taken for a multiplexer, you no need to consider all the k multiplexers. You need to consider only the time or the delay of a one multiplexer you can consider, because all of them will work in parallelly, and the delay of the comparator if you add, then you will get the hit latency. So I hope you have understood the hardware circuit of a direct mapping, how it will be done. If you still have any doubts, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will clear your doubts in less than 24 hours. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a nice day.